Hello and welcome back to the channel. Back out at the JP shop. Ignore that phone number up there. They're coming up with a new sign. Their information is always in the video description. One of the most, I would say most things, well, one of the most important things that you need to consider when you're lifting your truck, Jeep, whatever it is, make sure you calibrate your tire size for your speedo so your shift points don't get all jacked up and you're not hurting your transmission and what have you. This Jeep's already equipped with 410 gears. I'm good with this 37-inch tire setup. Jeep drives really good since I calibrated everything. After we finished the 3.5-inch JKS Lift install on this Jeep, we proceeded to install the Super Chips flash cal specifically for this Jeep. I'll have the information for this in the video description, or you can get it here at the JP shop. Give them a call. Gabe will get you set up. But we ran into a little bit of issue because, as I always say in all my videos, it's very important to make sure your stuff's updated. Make sure the firmware is the most current firmware before you proceed to use any of these tools. So what happened was Tracey he completed the bypass installation. We'll check that out now. So this tool here, guys, this is what calibrates your speedometer and your TPMS sensors. You can do that with these Jeeps. And once you use it, it's a one-time show, right? It's married to this Jeep. So.
And then this is a fancy JL plug that only the JLs use.
Okay.
This plug, there are two clips that are hidden up here, which then you have to plug this plug, which bypasses some of the stuff. Yeah.
I'm actually going to be doing something similar with the charger, guys, with the PCM swap that I'm doing soon. I think we're going to have to do a Hellcat swap on this.
Okay.
Oh, she's like, yeah. How cool would that be?
Well, I don't know. Will I be able to drive it or no?
Oh my God. You drive all the vehicles.
I have yet to drive it.
These are the two wires that utilize the bypass module, or that are part of the bypass module that you have to plug in, and it is maybe 4 arms deep up in there. It's kind of a pain, and you kind of have to pull the clip and pull the wire all at the same time in order to get it out. Okay. So all you simply do is you just plug it in, and they can only go in one way because they're physically 2 different plugs. And then you just get a zip tie, and you'll zip tie it up there. And then after that, you can plug in your module.
The viewers just want to hear the Corsa as you pull away.
Oh, I was like, why are you filming me?
Well, the viewers just want to hear the Corsa exhaust.
I don't blame them.
With the rested lead. Man, that sounds good, don't it? She did on purpose. I'm making her into a gearhead, slowly but surely, guys.
I think she's more of a gearhead than you are.
You better watch it. Maybe it's a Jeep thing and it doesn't understand.
No application software for this vehicle.
Really? So it's gonna have to be updated.
And after he completed the bypass installation, we had a little issue with this. We were all spent from the day. We ran into, issues not related to the actual lift or anything else. It's just like other nonsense shop-related stuff that, sort of slowed the day, and we were all exhausted. So I said, I'm going to take the tool home. I'll update it on my computer. I already have the software for Super Chips and Diablo Sport and Edge products. Updated it, installed it, married it to this Jeep, and I'm going to show you right now some of the options that you have with this tool. The cool thing with this tool, not only can you make numerous changes with the computer and different settings with the vehicle, you can also check codes and clear codes. So again, we already installed the bypass. You're going to plug this into your OBD2 port. Now we got that plugged into our OBD2 port. We're going to put the vehicle to the run position. We're not going to start it. See, the flash cal is initializing, starting up. You got options. This is where you're going to have your diagnostic scan tools under scan. We don't need that right now. We're not throwing any codes. Just going to bump back to options. Ignition is to on, but the vehicle's not running. You have your running options, your vehicle settings, service options, add, remove modules. I guess you can add additional modules similar to the Edge products, but we're going to go to running options. So you got your engine idle. You can bump your engine idle up if you'd like to. sway bar unlock. We're bouncing back. I think that will allow you to unlock your sway bar in 4 high. I'm not sure. Line lock, not gonna be line lock. Rock crawl lock, nah. Auto park assist. I guess that's your auto park disable. I'm not messing with that either right now. Vehicle settings, you got your tire size. See, we're already set at 37, so we're good at that. We're gonna exit out. Gear ratio, we're stock because we're running 410s in this. We don't have to mess with that. TPMS warning, oh yes, that's something extremely important. I adjusted my settings as low as I can go because I will be taking this thing. I still want the warning light just in case I do go below a certain PSI. Well, it's 22 is the lowest that you can set this to. So I still wanted it just in case. So I don't care if it's on when I'm off-roading, because when I deflate for that, but like when I'm driving on the road, I want to know if I got a low tire pressure. So, and you could turn them off altogether. We're not going to do that. Daytime running, selectable. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not messing with that. I don't mind that. Location, one touch, lane change. We don't want to mess with that. That's where your signal. I don't mind that. Seatbelt reminder. I did turn that off. Even though I always wear a seatbelt when I'm driving a Jeep, especially. Splash screen. You can. Yeah, it's already a Rubicon. That's what we want. Auto start stop. See, now I have this disabled. I don't know why it's not working. So I guess I'm going to enable it. And then we're going to exit. Service options. You got your cam crank, sensor calibration, ABS initialization. Stuff I don't need to mess with right now. Like I said, you have many cool options besides just adjusting your TPMS and your speedo. And that's it. Simple as that. We'll turn it off. We'll unplug it. And you just keep it in your glove box in case you have a code or you want to adjust the setting in the future. But a lot of guys don't do that speedo calibration, and it's no bueno for your transmission. Don't do that. I mean, and just with having the TPMS, adjusting that and getting that stupid light off your dashboard, that yellow flat tire light. I went through hell with the big truck, with the 2500. You guys remember, if you watched that video, I finally mission completed. It was not as easy as this. This is an awesome option provided to you by Super Chips. If you need one of these, if you want one of these, if you're lifting your Jeep or truck or whatever, they might have this for certain vehicles. I don't think the Rams, sorry, I don't think you can do this with the Rams, but maybe you can. Maybe they do have a bypass module for the Rams now. I don't know, but that's something I'm going to be looking into for Bell, our 2019 Ram Rebel.
So we got a TerraFlex 2-inch spacer lift with Fox shocks on a 2017 JKS.
Oh, okay.
And we've also have wheels and tires for it. We've got Dixie Pex with Quadratech Extreme wheels. It's definitely better than stock, but you're not going to really notice much of the driving difference. And you don't have to really upgrade any of your suspension. All you're doing is adding spacers and shocks, which is a very good idea because you're going to be longer.
Yep, it's going to give you that extra travel so you can put bigger meats on there. Is this the kit over here?
Yeah.
Oh, we were just talking about this out in my Jeep.
Yeah,
so
let's get one of those. Yep. And it's all.
Make sure you update it. It needs updated.
I think it's already been done.
Okay. Alright.
These ones. Yep, okay. $295.70. Right. So that should be just about a 33.
See guys, prime example, we are below 38 PSI. I believe that's anything below 38 PSI will set off your TPMS sensor and you'll get that stupid light. Not no more, not no more. And you'll see this Jeep on 37s with the 410 gears shifts very nicely. Giddy up. Perfect. Very happy with the shifts. I mean, my fuel economy went down since the lift, that's for sure, but that was to be expected. Whenever you're lifting a vehicle, your fuel economy is going to go down. Yeah, we're averaging 14.6. Before I was averaging 15.5 around that area. Heather drives it. She'll probably get it up a little bit more. She's a little more conservative with the accelerator than her husband. Calibrate that speedo. Get rid of that TPMS, especially if you're going off-roading. I think you're going to be airing down. Like this thing's going on the beach in a few weeks. We're probably going to go to the Jeep Week in Ocean City, Maryland. So if you're in the area, make sure you swing out and see us. But yeah, this thing's going to be going off-road for sure. We're planning on going to Roush Creek, which is in Pennsylvania, and up at the coal area, the coal region, to the AOAA. Holy hell, look at the size of that thing.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on camera, and there's a huge, I don't know, bee, wasp. He's just hanging out on the windshield head. All right,
Inside or outside?
Outside, he's gone. We had the top down, well, back. Actually, it's not even all the way up. We got to put it all the way up. But we're hot. It's 95 degrees out.
That's an understatement.
And we're at PA Jeep's All Breed Jeep Show.
Yep.
I know we were going to name this Ruby Max, but I'm thinking Ruby Beast. Just want to mention one thing. The JKS, the 3.5 inch JKS lift that we installed from JKS Manufacturing with the Fox shocks, and we're running on 37 Mickey Thompson MTZs. This thing ran awesomely. It performed awesomely on the highway. No sway or nothing with that short wheelbase. I was a little concerned, but man, we were cruising, no issues whatsoever. Very, very happy with the lift. I can't wait to take it off-road to put it to the test. But on-road, very happy with JKS Manufacturing. If you want this lift installed, check out the jpshop.net, and those guys will get you hooked up. Gabe, Keith will give you a quote over the phone. Don't hit me up for a quote. I know you guys always do. Hit them up. They're the experts. They're the ones that do the installs. I occasionally help out with stuff with my Jeep and then stuff around the shop, but those guys are the bee's knees. They're the ones that do all this. They're the experts when it comes to suspensions and Jeeps, trucks, SUVs, you name it. Let's go inside. Let's go. Well, we're outside, but let's go. You just never know who you're going to run into here. And I ran into an old friend, Josh, from the JP shop.
How's it going?
He's out here with me, and we're sweating our off. So what do you got going on? What's new, man?
Not much. It's just my Jeep Cherokee, obviously, and there's lots of other Cherokees. It's really great.
Yeah, there's a lot of Cherokees.
A lot of people are loving. The first thing people come when they see my Jeep are my trail cages. And I'm like, dude, you got canine or whatnot? I'm like, yeah, I'm getting dogs soon. It's just great because it's got 3 self-tappers up top, and it's down in the grate, so you can flex the heck out of it, and it don't come off. And everyone's like, dude, that's so cool. I love it because I can just leave my windows down, whatnot. It's, this is my second Cherokee. I crashed my first one in the snow a year and a half ago now.
You did that when you were at the JP shop.
I was
I
there.
remember that.
I was leaving
it disappeared one day.
Leaving the shop and hit some roads, snowy roads, crashed and whatnot. I was kind of stupid. It's 4-wheel drive Jeeps. Like, oh, why'd you drive 4-wheel drive? Yeah, I was driving home in 2-wheel.
Hey,
that was my fault. That's my fault entirely. But yeah, I swapped over a lot. The front 2 doors are off the old Jeep. The side 2 windows even are off the old Jeep. And the hatch, of all things, it's got all my stickers, I gotta keep them all. It's very important about your neck, My Jeep clubs that I'm with, Wicked Chiefs Liberty and Infidel Jeepers with the thin green line because I'm also Army Reserves. So I gotta help support my buddies.
Well,
BDS.
thank you for your service.
Thank you. BDS because I actually have a BDS front adjustable track bar, Fox 2.0 shocks all around, and a Fox steering stabilizer. I put that up front. I kept my old wheel and tire combo, Pro Comp 15x8s on Kumo Road Venture AT51s. They're 31x10.5s, R15s. I'm actually going up to Kumo Road Venture MTs that are 32x11.5 R15s.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going up a tire size. I finally wore these down. They still got some meat in them, but they're down on their last legs, and I need to go bigger because I got a Zone 4.5-inch lift kit. Short arm, I have, I think it's Iron Rock Off-Road upper control arms I'm going to be installing hopefully soon. My buddy and I did this whole lift kit in his garage on the floor. Started 11:30 in the morning, ended at 1:30 in the morning. Thankfully, from the knowledge that I learned at the Jeep shop, we ran into an issue with the leaf springs. The bolt got seized in the sleeve. I was like, hey, oxyacetylene torch, heat it up, boom, came right out. It was awesome.
It was awesome running into you.
Of course, man, appreciate it.
I think they're all melting. It's like 100 degrees out here. Heddy was yelling at me earlier.
I wasn't yelling at you.
This one's faded. This one was walking with me but disappeared.
You
Can't
said
hang. None of these women can hang. She normally can hang. You can normally hang.
I can hang.
Normally.
But she can't, and I can understand why. I mean, it's bad out here. And she has that bruise on her lip that we have no idea where it's from.
How did you get a bruise on your lip?
Guys, be very, very quiet. You don't normally get to see these out in the wild, but there's a zebra. Look at the zebra out in the natural habitat.
It's out in the wild.
But look, and right there is the savannah.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time, make sure you smash, tap, do something to that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, ding, ding. We love you guys. It's extremely hot. We got to go. We're going to get some grub. Hi. We got to get some grub, and we'll see you on the next video. We love you.
Who says?